say it with me. Terrorism has no colour. A terrorist is a person who uses unlawful violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims. That definition does not specify any race or religious affiliation. Terrorism is simply terrorism. So why in the hell is it so hard for American news outlets and those on the right to call white extremists what they are? Terrorists. When a man unleashes anti-Muslim slurs and hate speech towards two women before stabbing and killing two men who bravely sought to defend them, that scumbag is a terrorist. And when a man travels across the country with the specific intent to murder black people as practice for a larger assault on that specific race, that scumbag is a terrorist. When a man who is part of an online Nazi group stabs and kills a black man in cold blood for no reason other than the colour of his skin, then yes, that scumbag is a terrorist. Think about it. What if these perpetrators had been Muslim? How would they be portrayed in the US? As ISIS members, representing all Muslims? As proof of the hate and violence at the core of the Islamic faith? Would they be called terrorists? All of the above.
Filled slurs at two Muslim women, one of whom was wearing a hijab.
This is the courthouse where the suspect will be arraigned later this morning.
Well, that's interesting. I don't really understand. But, well, at least last week they called the cold-blooded killing of Richard W. Collins III for what it was, though, right? An act of terror.
Wrong. High bond for the University of Maryland student charged with stabbing and killing an Army lieutenant.
No? Well, at least the outlets that failed to report the white supremacists hell-bent on ridding the world of black people who killed Timothy Coleman as form of practice corrected themselves and identified the perpetrator as what he was, though, right? A terrorist.
Wrong.
No, again, so I'm confused. These acts were